South Wales Combined Schools. Your officials, and whistles.
Welcome back to St John's College here, where we got the New South Wales Combined Schools up against Florida Hoërskool, who had just come off a narrow defeat against Affys on Saturday, surprising everybody with some enterprising rugby and really in-your-face stuff up against Affys. Joining me live here, Tyrone Peters at St John's College, is Warwick Austin. How's it, Warwick? How are you, bud?
I'm doing very well in yourself, Tyrone. New South Wales played against Paul Boys High on Saturday. I was fortunate enough to be at that game, and the Aussie boys put in a good shift against their formidable opponents, going down quite heftily in the end, but still gave a good account of themselves, and they'll be hoping to leave South Africa with a victory today against this Florida side that, as you mentioned, played so well against Affys on Saturday.
Another lovely day here at John's College here in Houghton, Johannesburg, South Africa, as we kick off. Florida gather the ball, immediately knock it backwards to the centre. As we're attacking out wide with the express wing, who scored a magnificent intercept try on Saturday. It's, I'll get his name for his again, Timothy Ellis, I think it was. Oh no, Maxwell Velo. As Florida take it up just inside their own half. I think that's big Bosman Brinken driven backwards by the New South Wales boys. New South Wales boys also have some size on them as well.
Plenty of size, and you'll see even more so on the bench here, some big boys.
As Kane Stadler, I think it is, chips and chases around the corner there. Another example of the express running from the Florida outside backs. It really is awesome to watch. Is Kane Stadler. New South Wales getting a bit lateral here inside their own half with their first possession of the ball today. Fly putting on the boot to partially charge down. Regathered by New South Wales. Surprising to see the Aussies kicking so early, but it seems that maybe it's one of these things, you come to Joburg, you just start kicking, I don't know.
Yeah, probably getting a little bit excited by the thin half-held air, but good first passage of play from Florida and some excellent work on defence from New South Wales, in particular the vice-captain, Billy Carberry, putting in a massive hit there was the fly half, as he's the one who clears for touch but doesn't find it.
Florida on the counter with the exciting right winger, Brandon Benningfield. Is this a turnover ball? Looks like New South Wales might have stolen this from Florida. Florida set up their defensive line. Big eighth man, or is that the loose head waiting there for the ball? Big eighth man from New South Wales. Who's that? Richmond Tahafi. Wow. Yeah, Richmond Tahafi is a monster. We have his weight there.
New South Wales struggled at scrum time against Paul Boys, as can be expected, and well, as mentioned, they've got some big boys up front there, and they'll be looking to get in a good first shove on this Florida side.
Just to elaborate on that, Richmond Tahafi is coming in at 119 kilograms, folks. That's impressive. Wow. As New South Wales get on attack here, they spill the ball backwards, and Florida putting big pressure with Maxwell Velo. Who's the man with the man bun over there? The fullback from New South Wales trying to run out. Big Richmond Tahafi. Big bounce. And he gets the ball away to his winger. He puts it on his boot again.
Well, it was good work at the back from Dallas Patterson, the fullback. He had his hands full against Boys High on the weekend with some good kicking from Buta Chamberlain in particular, but does great work there. And you spoke about Tahafi a moment ago, and he gave him the big boomfa, knocking off the would-be tackler as New South Wales try to run it out of their own 22.
Ryan Duffy was the New South Wales left winger, putting a ball on his boot there. Florida with a great attacking position here, just outside their 22. Boats number 7 waiting in the middle there. Number 5 from Florida, Gordon Markle. Looks like Viljoen Boats is going to get up. He gets instructions from the skipper. Somehow they pull it off fantastically. Flav giving it off to, is that Bosman Brink in the midfield? Big strong runner, that Bosman Brink. Behind the back to the Florida fullback. Oh, here's Bosman Brink actually, the big 8 man running through. Knocks it on actually. New South Wales look to counter. Space out wide, there's numbers. Is that right? No, it's the flanker giving it out wide and the winger waiting. He gives it to the fullback. There goes Ryan Duffy, the winger in the corner. Oh, unluckily knocks the ball on 5 metres from the try line.
Wonderful play from turnover by the New South Wales side. You saw the flankers there, Jack Johnson Holmes and Harrison Turner, showing great handling along with the hooker William Bremner. A lot of pace and wonderful handling from New South Wales, but unfortunately just spilling the pill 10 metres from the line, but wonderful attacking intent from this Australian side.
And it just shows you how, these festivals, how different the teams can be on different days, because this looks like a New South Wales side running the ball from inside their 22 today.
Well, bear in mind, Tyrone, their first game together as a team was on Thursday, so this just their third, as mentioned, a combined side from various boys' state schools in and around the New South Wales area, and they're finally starting to gel a little bit.
Florida looking to exit here. Oh, it's a bad pass and bad hands, and somehow the fullback gets it out, throws it out the back door with a Hail Mary. Knock on by Florida. New South Wales in the 22. Great attacking position here, Warwick.
Phenomenal work from Pamara, the halfback, pouncing on that loose pass.
Pick and drive, and see another display of a side that hasn't been together for so long. They're running it out of ideas here, looking to pick and go 5 metres from the line, but with big guys like Richard Tahafi, I'd be doing the same. The locker running off the ball, takes it in, and luckily 5 metres from the line, knocks it on. And Florida looking to counter, with Brandon Bennyfield having a bit of space here on the right. Still going. Strong run, but he gets it ripped out of his hands by the New South Wales flanker, who gives it off to Harrison Turner, who goes in the corner for a magnificent try. Was that the number 18?
Yeah, it is a wonderful rip from Isaac Vati, the number 18, and popping it to William Bremner, the hooker, who managed to dive his way over in the corner. Sorry, it was Thomas Badger, the number 18, my mistake. Phenomenal work from the replacement lock, ripping the ball off Benningfield in the contact and popping up to the ever-present hooker, Bremner, who crashed over in the corner, and, well, that's just the kind of start these Aussies would have been looking for.
Sorry, William Bremner, for getting your name wrong, my man, but that was a magnificent run in the corner. And just a bit surprising to see how easily it was for the Florida right winger, Brandon Bennyfield, to get the ball ripped out of his hand by the new replacement lock, Thomas Badger. The great offload to the hooker who goes over in the corner. Fantastic. Fly off Billy Carberry, looking to convert from the corner here. Great strike. Unluckily he pulls it to the left. It just looks like the festival's just been getting better and better with the rugby, with the weather, even with the officiating from a guy like myself who likes to go hard at refs.
Yeah, a shame. A thankless job for the men with a whistle, but as you mentioned, I think the weather playing a key part. We can already see that this pitch has dried up and Florida get the restart underway.
With Kane Stadler kicking off, the big lock from New South Wales taking it up. Ek Lambert, poor pass back to the fullback. Dallas Patterson with it, putting on his left boot, gets it to safety on the 20, just on the 22-meter line. Dallas Patterson definitely showing off that he comes from another country. I don't know how many South African fullbacks would be getting away with a hairstyle like that, Warwick.
No. Look, the South African schoolboys are very much under strict rules of the haircut. There'll be a couple of rulers out there if it was a South African teacher, but I suppose in a year's time all of these schoolboys will have long hair at varsity anyway.
And is this Harrison Turner pulling away here, giving it off to the... Oh, unlucky. As the outside centre, Joe Walton trying to get it away to Jacob Rabai, and unluckily Jacob Rabai knocked it on, all coming from a mistake at line out, with Florida throwing it straight over the back. And Florida were really good against Affies at line out time, and I think the big 8th man Brandon Roberts will be having a word with his pack and with his hooker, telling them to get things together. as well as the captain Ruan Oosthuizen, who led magnificently against Affies on Saturday. Scrum off Regan Willemse, looking to get the ball in now, while the fly-off waits. HK de Kerk gets it to Maxwell Velo, who gets it to Kane Stadler, who gets it out to Brandon Benningfield with a strong run. Brandon Benningfield leaving the ball behind as the New South Wales centre puts it on his boot. Back goes forward is the fly half from Florida, HK de Kerk. Florida still have it. Strong carry up by the Florida lock partner, Johan Kutsia. Willemse out to de Kerk, who gets it to Stadler. Big tackle on Stadler. Strong running, massive defence by New South Wales, just inside Florida's half. Florida looking to run out their half. De Kerk looks to put on his boot. Rian Kutsia looking to chase. The fullback Patterson puts it on his boot now. He looks to chase. De Kerk letting it bounce, with Stadler waiting for him. A little 2-on-1 here. Pressure on De Kerk, who puts it on his boot straight into the right winger's hands, who unluckily knocks it on.
Yeah, unfortunate for Jacob Rabbi. Probably just looked up and saw acres of space in front of him, just spilling the kick. But good work from Dallas Patterson, showing great positional awareness and putting in a neat chip. And it was all about the chase to put the pressure on Willemse, forcing that false kick. But Florida probably got a get out of jail free card there.
If Jacob Rabbi had taken that ball, also a big right winger at 86 kgs, if he had taken that ball, Florida would have been in massive trouble. So luckily for them, he dropped it. Willemse now feeding just outside Florida's 22. Will HK de Kerk, will he look to run it here as Florida's backs position themselves? I would definitely look to have a crack here. The wingers are back. Centre looking to take it up in the middle. Big strong number 13 from Florida today. Timothy Ellis, it looks like. Florida winning the penalty inside their half. No discipline by the New South Wales boys. The referee saying that, I don't know if he said they were offsides, or no, he says they were not banned, or I don't know, it looked like offsides to me from the scrum. Looks like he might have broken it a little early.
Yeah, I think it was just the flankers just breaking their bind a little early and getting pinged for offside, and a chance for Florida to get into New South Wales territory.
Willemse kicks it just inside the New South Wales territory, and we get to see these boys directly in front of us now. Big guys lining up here. Florida look like they're coming in with a 4-man line out. Gotta get your numbers right, gents. Ref saying get back 10 back line. Florida backs positioning themselves there with the forwards just outside HK de Kerk. Strong line out win straight to Willemse. De Kerk. Oh, strong run. Andre van der Merwe, I think. No.
Looks like it's been pinched. Billy Carberry, the fly half, doing awesome work at the breakdown for New South Wales.
New South Wales get their hands on the pull again. They look to go left. Strong through the middle, through the number 12. Out wide again, space out wide again for the number 11. He puts it on his boot. Stadler up for the foot. He can't gather it. The massive pressure on Florida here. And the referee penalising Florida for an early tackle or tackle without the ball.
Well, it actually looks like Joey Walton, the outside centre from New South Wales, pinged for taking the man out in the air. Going a little bit early on that shot, and well, quite lucky for Florida because that was a hot attack down the left from Ryan Duffy.
And Warwick, I wanted to ask, it just doesn't make sense to me. Ryan Duffy looked like he had quite a bit of space in front of him before he put that ball in his boots. You know, again, I know they haven't been together for long, but it's, you know, it can't be when in doubt, let's kick it. You know, it must be let's have a run. There's space. Let's get the ball to space. We're strong. We're fast. We're in the lead here. We're 5-0 up. Let's keep the ascendancy. Let's keep the ball.
Absolutely, Tyrone. I agree with you 100% there, and they have looked so good when they have kept the ball in hand. Backs and forwards alike showing slick handling.
Damien Callett's about to feed it in for Florida here on the halfway line. Going up in the front with Brandon Roberts. Willemse gets it out to HK de Kerk. Actually, there's Brandon Roberts in the midfield. Massive run by Brandon Roberts. Holds on to it well. Florida looking to clean. Willemse gets there. Strong run by the hooker. Kalitz. Great run by the hooker. Willemse looking to get it out. The cock. Stadler. Strong run by the foot flanker. Tries to get it off to Ellis. Ellis knocks it on. And New South Wales now have the ball. Referee playing advantage. Let it play, Mr. Ref. And they do it. However, New South Wales put it on the boot. Carberry finds space behind Maxwell Velo. What's Velo going to do? Looks to take it up. Step, hard run. Stadler looking to clean. Very poor clean, and somehow they get away with it. Florida pick and go just inside New South Wales half with Willemse going blind. Timothy Ellis waiting for it. Stadler playing 9. Mostert waiting. Kalitz with a strong run. Mostert behind him. Driving strong behind him. Willemse gets it out. Oh, missed it. No. Scrappy ball outside the ruck. Is it a maul? The referee says no, play on. The cock out to the skipper, Kutsia, who gives it hard to the strong running centre. Number 12. Devin Makrich. Oh, Kalitz with a big high shot from Richard. Tahafi. Richmond Tahafi. Stadler with the inside ball to the cock. Fantastic bit of space. The cock through the gap. Is he going to go all the way? Cut just short and he knocks it on. Fantastic defence by the New South Wales boys, who try and run it out. Somehow. Thomas Badger with a pick and go just inside his 22. Just outside his line, actually. Richmond, actually no. Jacob Rabai with a pick and go as well. As we lose our pictures for a second, regather them. The 9, Hayden Paymore, gives it to Carberry. Carberry puts it on the boot. Somehow finds touch and takes play just outside the 22 with a crazy bit of play as the linesman or assistant referee has his flag out for the ref.
Well, that was a chaotic period of 3 minutes of enterprising players. We see Willemse here with a break, a lovely inside ball, and pins his ears back, but what wonderful work it was from Dallas Patterson and Jacob Rabbi. Patterson making the tackle and Rabbi just coming in to strip the ball, much like Von Miller did in the Super Bowl 50 a year ago to Cam Newton.
Warwick, I must say, if I were Kane Stadler or Timothy Ellis, who broke through with HG de Kock, I'd be fuming right now. There were 2 men in his inside. He could have played them. Great defence by New South Wales, though, as Florida looked to attack through Damian Kalitz just outside his 22. Oh, the referee seems to bring it back with a Florida penalty. It seems like a late tackle. Maybe it was a late tackle on Kane Stadler, who gave that inside ball. Willemse looks to kick for touch as Florida are back in their line-out abilities. Another very good kick by Willemse, taking Florida 10 metres out from the goal line, looking to try and get back into this game as New South Wales scored a great 80-metre try earlier to take the lead. Opting for a 3-man line-out.
Got a couple of the big boys lined up in midfield, in particular the 8th man Roberts, but it goes short and it's just knocked on by number 7 Farmer. Sorry, Fulun Buertis it is.
Fulun getting shouted at by the coaches from behind the poles. I can hear the coaches now. Kom Buti, kom Fulun. With New South Wales looking to exit here. It's so important that New South Wales are able to get out of their 22 here. If they can just frustrate Florida for a little bit longer, keeping themselves in the lead, we might see a very, very exciting game going forward here, as it has been so far. New South Wales looking to run it up through their strong centre, number 12, Lewis Cooper. Carberry putting on the boots as the referee says that Florida were too eager. Offsides. Miles offsides according to the ref.
Well, reward to the brave there for New South Wales, opting to crash it up through Lewis Cooper, the big inside centre, and as a result, earning themselves an offside penalty, and the vice-captain Carberry with a chance to get them well out of the danger zone.
Carberry hacking it upfield, that's all I can call it. As Viljoen Boats looks to make amends with a strong run upfield. Looks like number 6 from New South Wales has hurt himself, a little spasm there as Damien Callets takes it up strongly. Great ball by Brandon Roberts with the ball outside to Timothy Ellis. Strong run by Timothy. Timothy Ellis, exciting player. Willemse looking to come bring it back open side. Damien Callets carrying it. Callets has carried it about 5 times over the last 2 minutes. Willemse bring it back to his fly off the cock. The cock giving out to Stadler. Great hands by Stadler to the skipper. Viljoen Boats now. Viljoen Boats butchers a 2-man overlap. However, Maxwell V. Lowe picks and goes. Florida somehow managed to remain in possession of the ball. And as I say that, they knock a ball on 2 meters from the line, giving New South Wales the ball and the ability to try and clear their lines through the man with the headband, Dallas Patterson. Ref says knock on.
Well, Florida, they're their own worst enemies at this stage, as we can just see in back play here, the number 6, Jack Johnson Holmes for Australia, he took a ball for the New South Wales side, I should say, just took a little bit of a stinger on the shoulder, and he's out of action at the moment, and I'm sure we're going to see a replacement and perhaps some medical attention getting to him. He looks like he's in quite a bit of pain. Hopefully nothing too serious. Let's hope it's just a stinger and nothing like a collarbone or anything like that.
Warwick, it's amazing. Schoolboy rugby players are unbelievable specimens. Their minds are fickle things. New Florida were pushing the top 3 in the countryside. Affies Afrikaans Hoërskool for Science, Afrikaans Hoërseun School, pushed them all the way on Saturday. They are top 10 side in the world every single year, and now being behind a New South Wales combined side, being 5-0 down. Amazing how many times they've butchered try scoring opportunities over the last 5 minutes, being 5 meters out. 2 knock-ons now, 2 meters from the line, and somehow New South Wales have kept their lead. And it just shows you that, you know, this is all a confidence game, and schoolboys, you need to just play simple rugby till you find that lead, till you find your rhythm, until you all are on the same page. At the moment, you know, we've seen 2 2-on-1s. One was a 3-on-1, one was a 2-on-1, and both times the guy went by himself, both times the guy knocked it on. Shows how a little bit of selflessness might have had the scoreline looking a lot different.
Well, absolutely, and perhaps it's just, as you say, the fickle mindset, perhaps just getting carried away. You lift yourself for a game like Affies, and then perhaps just get a little bit lackadaisical when you see a combined invitational side on paper up against you. But credit to these Aussie boys, they've given it their all, and they're just hanging on by the scruff of the neck on their own line here.
As we got 8 minutes to go in the first half, score being 5-0 to New South Wales. Big scrum by Florida, big pressure. New South Wales carrying it up again with the big centre, Lewis Cooper. Referee again saying advantage to New South Wales, who pick and go outside their own try line. Pick and go again with the monster. I think that's Natane Talanoa. The referee penalises Florida for not rolling away. A little bit of frustration building for Florida as New South Wales look to run it out of their 22 with Carberry. Crazy, but they're doing it brilliantly. And he puts it on the boots. Is it going to stay in field? Stadler perfectly positioned. Takes it up. Great step by Stadler, but Duffy, he slips the tackle from Duffy. Goes to ground. Just over the halfway line as Villizer looks to give it to Damien Callets. Gives it to the big centre. Gives it out wide to Boats. Boats to Roberts. Roberts 2-on-1 with Ellis. Ellis looking to give it on the inside, but Roberts by himself. Massive run by Brandon Roberts. Florida 1 meter out, looking to pick and go. The captain Rion Kutsia looking to rip it. Willemse pops to Callets. Callets knocks it on. And the referee penalises New South Wales for not being onside.
Decision time here for Florida. They've been so close, and looks like they're going to have a tap and go.
Big defence by New South Wales. Can New South Wales hold them out? This will be massive going into half-time. We've got 6 minutes to go before half-time. They're on the line. Somehow New South Wales are keeping them out. Willemse out to De Kock. De Kock with a flat ball. Very flat. Duffy's away. Go New South Wales. Inside ball. The 13. Joey Walton. All the way. Go Joey. Under the sticks. And how does the schoolboy game work? Florida walking back dejected. Everybody are bleak as hell. Excuse my language, but New South Wales going 10-0 up. A little bit of flat defence, a crazy pass by H.K. De Kock, and somehow Ryan Duffy put it on the boot, popped into Joey Walton's hands, and he ran the whole way.
Well, what a crucial score that is for New South Wales. Great presence of mind from Ryan Duffy, who fed it inside to Joey Walton, and a clean pair of heels from the outside centre has given them a chance to take a 12-0 lead, as we see the vice captain Carberry adding the easy extras. And well, that is a killer blow for Florida, who butchered a try on a number of occasions, as we see here. Just that loose pass picked up by Duffy, and the presence of mind to look for support, and Joey Walton
Assistant ref.
going all the way through.
That number 8 is concussed. That number 8 is concussed. From blue. He's wobbling all over the show.
A great finish in the end, and you can see well appreciated by his teammates as we're back underway.
As New South Wales look to carry it up the field. Massive boy getting the ball now. Huge carry by number 16, Natani Talanoa. But he knocks it on, unfortunately. As the assistant ref looks to call over the referee over here. Looks like there might be a little bit of a head knock to Richmond Tahafe. Looks like they want to do a little ding-dong test on him.
Yeah, quite rightly so, Tyrone. It's of absolute importance here that you protect these players. The assistant referee quite rightly spotting that Tahafe was looking a little bit groggy, and he's going to get sent for a concussion test. It's all just a matter of safety at this stage, and he's like most good number 8s, he's not too keen to go off for the test.
Oh, I don't know if he thinks I don't know if he knows where he's going, Warwick. He looks a bit wobbly. He looks really a bit wobbly.
Yeah, not looking good at all. This is not really. Yeah, he's struggling to make his way off. You can just see in back play there. I think they need to get someone to him quite quickly. He's in good hands at the moment. The medical staff getting to him, and I'm sure all will be good, but well spotted by the match officials.
As the replacement comes on the field, he's a lanky fella. We'll get his number now for you. He goes in the lock position, and looks like the previous lock, number 5, Ek Lambert, is going to 8 to take over from Richard Tahafe for now while he goes to get his ding-dong test. Florida looking to attack. Florida must score here before half-time. Nice and deep, looking to go open side. Willemse to De Kock. De Kock. Looks like a simple backline move with Stadler joining the line. New South Wales read it like a book. And looks like New South Wales might have turned this ball over. Big ruck time, and they have turned it over. Gets it off to the replacement for his first carry. Looks a bit ginger. Good carry, young man. The number 9 gets it out to Ek Lambert. Ek Lambert with a step on the inside. Good carry by Ek. Number 9, Hayden Pomore, gets it out to the try scorer, who knocks it on unluckily. And Florida get a scrum just inside the New South Wales half.
Well, 2 loose carries there. The first one from Stadler, resulting in a turnover for New South Wales, and then unfortunately the Aussies not able to make use of the pull with Joey Walton. Also another loose carry, getting the ball stripped in the contact. An area of concern for both sides. We've seen numerous handling errors in the contact situation, something they'll have to rectify as we head towards the half-time break.
And maybe it's just bad habit because of the wet weather over the weekend, and now the guys just got into the habit of dropping the ball. I know if I was the coach, I'd be going crazy the amount of drop balls in this dry weather. As Florida look to attack just inside New South Wales half with Willemse feeding the scrum. They looked like they wanted to go blind. They do go blind. Brandon Benningfield with a big strong carry. Is he going to be tackled out? Cardinalson, no, he's able to keep the ball in. Willemse back to Damien Carlitz with another big strong carry. Big clean by the captain Rion Kutsia. Willemse out to De Kock. De Kock gets it to the big centre. He gives it to Timothy Ellis. He offloads it to De Kock. De Kock to Stadler, running straight. Maxwell Velo looks to carry on the outside. Is he away? Good inside ball to De Kock. This is a great, he gets it stolen. Cooper rips it out of De Kock's hands. And New South Wales on attack with Pomore looking to give it to the monster. Is he offsides, Mr. F? No. Man bun. Patterson kicks it downfield. Where Brandon Berringham is great run and he offloads to Roberts with a great ankle tap by Duffy. It's a lovely ankle tap. Brandon Roberts didn't know where he was, got ankle tapped, ate some dirt, knocked the ball on, and now is hoping his collarbone is still intact. It's a magnificent ankle tap by Ryan Duffy.
Yeah, Duffy doing some stellar work on defence after his fullback Patterson put in a little bit of a dodgy kick, and that takes us to the halftime break. New South Wales combined high schools taking the lead 12 points to nothing over Florida, with tries from hooker William Bremner and outside centre Joey Walton.
I was just thinking now, I'm like, fuck, who's doing the next game?
When you're hot, it's this hot. You're big, this big. You're fresh, this fresh. And you're dark, this dark. When you're quiet, it's this quiet. You're deep, this deep. And you're busy, this busy. When you live in a place of possibility, when you're driving Africa's growth, you never stop moving forward. Standard Bank, moving forward.
Time's running out, coach. What are we going to do?
Okay, boys, listen, bring that mobile truck and take it behind the post. There. Now start drilling. Drill.
Spur people with a taste for life.
We need to double our stock order.
Increasing payment limits now.
When you need the bank everywhere you are. Standard Bank, moving forward.
Welcome back here to this fixture between New South Wales Combined High Schools in Florida, live from the Standard Bank St John's College Easter Rugby Festival. It's New South Wales who lead by 12 points to nothing. As we take a look at the highlights, this was the opening try scored by New South Wales. Brandon Benningfield with a loose carry, stripped in the tackle by Thomas Badger, who popped to the hooker, William Bremner, crashing over in the corner. And well, as you can see, the Aussies quite pumped with that score as they took the lead early on in the first half. This a lovely bit of enterprising play from the Florida backs. Saw H.G. De Kock ghosting through the line, had support on the inside but backed himself, and Dallas Patterson and Jacob Rabbi with some stellar defensive work on the line, stripping the ball in the tackle and saving a certain 5 points. As once again Florida, who made several attacks, this time through Brandon Roberts, going for the corner and well stopped by Patterson, And Lewis Cooper, the inside centre, several opportunities to score for Florida, but butchering them. This, another one of them, a loose pass, pounced on very smartly by Ryan Duffy, who showed a good presence of mind to look for his support. And it was Joey Walton, the outside centre, showing a clean pair of heels, outstripping the cover defence and grabbing New South Wales their second try shortly before the halftime break. It is converted by Vice-Captain Billy Carberry, which gave New South Wales the 12-0 lead at the halftime break. Florida have only themselves to blame. Could quite easily have been 21-0. Tyrone Peters with me in the box. And Florida, no doubt, will be coming out firing after a good performance on Saturday against Uffies. They'll need to make amends for it here, because they have, as I mentioned, only themselves to blame, and New South Wales, full credit for their 12-0 lead, played an enterprising brand of rugby in that first 30 minutes.
Well, lovely last day for the New South Wales boys. A lot of heart shown so far in the first half. Let's just hope they can keep it up second half. As Florida knock it on from the restart, New South Wales looking to give it out through Pamora, Pamora gives it off to Ek Lambert. Ek Lambert with a strong run. Look to go blind through Badger. Great carry by Badger. Pamora looking to give it out to the monster, Natana Taloan. I'm just going to call him the monster.
Talanoa it is. He had a strong game on the weekend against Boys High. Once again, another good carry.
And referee saying Timothy Ellis with a great steal. First man there. They were 10, Mr. Ref. That's fine. Well done, Timothy. Good appreciation of the laws by the New South Wales guys, as it looks like that Florida have made quite a few changes, where we see number 19 now in the field. No, that's not possible. That can't be right. Willemse looking to get it out, looking to go blind, which is captain Rion Kutsia with a strong run to Vice-Captain Carberry, makes the tackle. Willemse calling it, gives it out to Damian Karlitz with another strong run. Karlitz having Jean-Andre van der Merwe with him in support. De Kock gets it to Timothy Ellis, who's running a bit skew. Big pass to Maxwell V. Lowe, who got smothered in the tackle. Stander knocks it on now. Ek Lambert with a strong run. The Florida coaches screaming. Hody Ball with another strong run by New South Wales. Great to see them backing themselves here in their last day in Johannesburg. Pamora looking to get it out. Good quick ball to Carberry. Carberry now to the big boy Cooper. Cooper with support with number 13 on the outside. The try scorer gives it to, and away he goes, Duffy. Go Duffy. Over. Come on. Okay, now it's over. You put it over the wrong line. What happened there?
It looks like it was Ryan Duffy who dotted it down on the 5-yard line, and coming in and saving the day was Halboni. It looks like Halboni, the number 22, came and swooped in on it and grabbed himself the 5-pointer, but a wonderful try nonetheless by New South Wales.
I'm really sorry about that, folks. He threw a dummy. I was sold as well as you were. It looked like he dotted the ball down easy as easy as could be, as we see the replay as they attack from inside their 22 again. Carberry gives it off to Cooper. Cooper with a great run before giving off to Joey Walton. Great timing of the pass. Another great run by Joey Walton. Also great timing of his pass. And away went Ryan Duffy, who threw all of us a dummy by putting the ball down on the 5-meter line. And then the number 12, actually number 22, Said Halboni, picked up and dived over to score. With Joey Walton having a good laugh in the background as well.
Tough conversion here for Carberry, one of the men involved in setting up that try right up against the left-hand touchline.
Nice strike, looks to have just pulled it to the left. Saying that, the coaches from Florida must be absolutely pulling their head out, Warwick. The first day, they went down to St. John's in the rain. Now, you got to back an Afrikaans school against a private school in the rain, but it also showed how magnificent St. John's pack were and how well their number 10, I don't know what his surname is, but he's a good player to watch out for, how well he played. Then Florida push Uffies all the way, and they're unlucky not to win. And in my opinion, they should have won. And now they're playing against a side from New South Wales who've lost both their games quite convincingly, and are now finding themselves 17-0 down. And this New South Wales side is just getting stronger and stronger, more and more confident, as Said gives it out to Carberry, the try scorer. Looks like Carberry's moved into number 12, as Said's moved into fly-half. Another strong run by the New South Wales boys. They're loving this dry conditions, as Pomora gets it out to Said. Said skips Badger. Gives it out to Zach Cooper with a strong run. Pomora puts it on the boot. No one chasing. Everybody's confused. Has it gone too long? Stadler now gets it. Stadler with a run with acres of space in front of him. Just outside his 22 now. Gives it over to Ellis, who's under pressure. Great run by Ellis. It's actually not Ellis. Number 23, Tino Swanepoel. The referee saying a bit of an illegal foul play tackle here. Foul play. The referee looks to call him over. Tino Swanepoel getting hurt by Carberry. The referee saying Carberry needs to go to the bin.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be given a bit of cheese here, showing the old custard, and that'll be 10 minutes in the bin for the vice-captain. Enterprising play, though, by Florida. Stadler and Swanepoel running it out from their own line. It's all about the kick is one thing, but you got to have a chase line.
Yeah, it's a bit of an aimless kick there now. Willemse looking to get Florida deep into the half of New South Wales, and Florida need to score. Tino Swanepoel looking like after that magnificent run, he's looked like he's hurt himself. It looks like his back is a bit sore, but Carberry paying for his sins by going to the bin.
Maybe he's still trying to milk the penalty. That hasn't realised that the man's got the yellow already.
Callets with the throw-in. Will Florida go up in the middle? No, they go at the back with Brandon Roberts. Bit of a skew throw, the ref pins them. Unlucky. Was unlucky. It was a risk you take throwing at the back. Sometimes I like to tell my boys that they're watching a bit of too much Super Rugby. In the middle ball, safety, drive them up. Get the ball second phase inside the 22 and we go and score. Keep it quite simple. As Pomora looks to give it in for the New South Wales side just outside their 22. Lambert gives it to Pomora. Pomora gives it to the try scorer, who gives it off to Cooper with a strong carry. The other try scorer, Said. Good step. They look to run it out there, 22. Hopefully the coach have said no more kicking. When the monster gets the ball, there is no kicking. As Badger gets it on top of his head. Great offload to Duffy. Duffy with a step. Outside to the replacement. Number 4. Thomas Robertson. Great run by Thomas. And Florida turn it over. Willemse out to Stadler. Stadler's got huge space now. He gives it out to Timothy. Timothy with a great run. Maxwell V. Lowe with the run now. Maxwell V. Lowe with a great run. Magnificent pace. Maxwell V. Lowe, the same try scorer who broke Uffies' heart on Saturday, with showing a clean pair of heels. Magnificent wheels. Great try.
Well, Florida showing just what they can do. Phenomenal try down the left-hand side. Maxwell Lowe credited with the 5-pointer, but it was phenomenal work by the outside centre, Timothy Ali's, busting through some tackles and offloading in the contact. And that was just a phenomenal turn of speed from the winger, as we see Stadler here flinging the long ball out to Ali's, holding up the defence and creating the space out wide of the lovely flick through the tacklers. And wow, what a clean pair of heels from Maxwell Lowe, just out sprinting the defenders to get in under the poles for what should be a 7-pointer, as we see off camera HG de Kock adding the extras, narrowing the gap to just 10 points. New South Wales Combined High Schools 17, Florida 7.
And we're still 20 minutes to go. We definitely have a game now, folks. Florida boys will definitely be feeling a bit more confident. There was a 60-meter try, just to show what the African boys can actually do when they decide to run the ball. Said Halboni looking to get the restart going with his southpaw. Great restart, and looks like New South Wales just knocked that on, but the ref didn't pick that up. Florida regathered. Willemse gets it out to Stadler. Stadler out to Timothy Ellis, who had a great run earlier. Willemse out to Stadler, who looks like he's filled in at 10. Willemse again. Knock on. Referee says it was a deliberate knock on. And as New South Wales are down to 14 men, the Florida boys are already starting to smell blood. Tap and go by Willemse, who has a great run, 10-meter run at least, gives it off to his captain, who gives it back to Willemse. His captain gets it, calls for it back, and somehow the linesman, the assistant ref, has said that Willemse put his foot on the touch.
Well, unfortunately, just sneaking over the chalk there, but enterprising play by Florida. And as you said, Tyrone, they're smelling a bit of blood, and ever since that yellow card just seems to have sparked them to life, and they're starting to hang on to that ball as their coaches were pleading for from the sideline, and they're looking very threatening.
In my opinion, I believe that the loose forwards from Florida is where this game is going to be won or lost. If they can pick it up over the next 10-15 minutes, I believe that the intensity of the Florida boys will all lift. But if the New South Wales boys can keep their hands on the ball like they have, and then get back to 15 men, this could be a magnificent finish. So where's your money, Warwick?
Well, I'd have to say, based on the second half, it looks like it's going to be Florida, but New South Wales, a never say die attitude, and they too, when they've had the ball, have looked phenomenal.
As Joey Walton gives it off to Cooper. Cooper with a strong run through the midfield. Cooper coming into his own as he offloads it to the replacement, who's come on, number 23, Zachary Crowley. Number 21's come on now as well. His surname's Fox. Ek Lambert with a strong run upfield. Fox gets it out. Zachary now. Actually, Joey Walton looks like he's playing flower off. Gets it out to Cooper. Another strong run by Cooper. New South Wales want to extend their 10-point gap here on Florida. Said with a great pickup. Ek Lambert, get back to clean, Ek. As he gets in there. Fox out. We have another monster on the field. Number 25. Jeez, he's massive. Kendall Vati. Fox looking to get it out from the ruck. Said looking to attack on the left. Said takes on the prop. Great step as he takes on the loose head prop. And Ek Lambert with a great pair of hands. Offload Ek. Zachariah showing a great appreciation for the rules. Fox looking to go blind with the replacement at the hooker. Go looking for his second try. William Bremner. Fox looking to get it out to Joey Walton. Joey gets it out to the monster, Natani Telanoa. Big pick and go by Badger. Badger getting stopped 8 meters out. Florida all lined up. There goes Vati. Vati running another dummy line. Said gets it out wide to Walton. Cooper with a massive handoff. Walton coming around. Gets to Duffy. Is that Duffy in the corner? Walton goes for his second. Great defense by Florida. Magnificent defense. Cooper now getting it. 10 meters out. Vati now looking to clean. Fox. Said organizing the forwards on his outside. Fox to Said. Said. One pass. The Monster's running with it. Oh, massive run by the Monster. Talanoa over.
That was one of the tries of the festival, Tyrone. Phenomenal rugby from the New South Wales side. Great ball retention, a lot of power running, and excellent execution from the replacement halfback pairing of Halboni and Fox, controlling the game, directing the play, and eventually the big man, Natani Talanoa, you're not going to stop him from 5 out.
He definitely told everybody that the bus was full there. Told the man to sit down. I'm going over. Nothing has stopped me. I've flown way too far. I've seen the headlines. It says Talanoa scores from 10 meters out. And bang, so he does. New South Wales now, that could be a heartbreaker. Let's see how much heart and guts the Florida side have. If they have the character that the boys from Rudaport normally have, they should be able to come back here. And if they can score one try in the next 3 minutes, I'm telling you now, we're going to have a hell of a finish. All the replacements from New South Wales look like they're on the field. Fox looks like he's taken over kicking duties. Oh, and a dirty southpaw to just flops that over.
I think it was Isaac Williams it was with the kicking duties. As we look at the replay here, Halboni sliding through one, offloading to Talanoa and running clean over the would-be tackler, showing great strength and determination, carrying 4 guys on his back and stretching over a wonderful score.
Isaac Williams looks like he's taken over on the right wing there from Jacob Rabai as we get the restart going. No one catches the ball, bounces in the midfield. Somehow Vati, another monster, gets it. The referee says it's a knock-on. This could be very interesting because now we've got Talanoa at loosehead and Vati at tighthead with Bremner in the middle there. This is the biggest, I would say, and heaviest front row that has been here into South Africa, where Talanoa is 119 and Vati is 136 kgs.
Also, it looks like New South Wales are back to their full contingent. The yellow card has elapsed, but it appears as if the man who was yellow card, Billy Carberry, hasn't come back, and we can assume then that it was Williams who's replaced him.
Seems like on defence, Patterson goes to fly half for the New South Wales side to stop those strong runners from Florida. One of them being Maxwell Velo, who's having a great run down the left, but he just throws a Hail Mary on the inside. Referee deemed to say it's gone forward. Bremner takes it up. Will New South Wales carry this ball? Will they try and look to attack? Referee saying nothing happening, guys. There was a forward pass by Maxwell Velo when he tried to flick the ball on the inside, and it is a scrum to the New South Wales Combined Schools.
Well, a great run down the side from Lowe, but perhaps the Hail Mary not the right option, just going forward and
hold ball,
allowing New South Wales to breathe a sigh of relief.
You know, like we said, Warwick, if you just held ball and you went to ground there, Florida could have recycled and maybe gone over the whitewash. You know, now find themselves again frustrated, still 17 points behind, and New South Wales ball. So they've got to hold their discipline now. As Patterson gets it now at 10, gives it to Said. Said has made a magnificent influence since he's come on the field. Looks like he's got a lovely step off his left as he goes to ground, and New South Wales clean. Fox gets it out to the monster, try scorer, Talanoa, who gets brought straight to ground, and the referee says it's a penalty as Florida were offsides. New South Wales looking to slow it down as there's still 14 minutes left. Patterson man bun gives it off to Said, who puts it on his left and takes us up to the 10-meter line.
Well, Florida, as they've done in this entire game, just giving away penalties when they're on the attack in the red zone, either losing the ball or conceding penalties, and they're allowing New South Wales to constantly get out of jail, and New South Wales themselves taking every opportunity to score points and full value for their 17-point lead at the moment, as we have just 13 minutes left on the clock.
New South Wales throwing it to the back to the big tall number 4. Fox gets it out to Patterson, who looks like he's taken over at fly half. Patterson with a wraparound. Said one more. Great run. Come on, the Harrison Turner. Great run by Harrison Turner, looking to take it to ground. Eck Lambert with a strong run here. Great run by Eck. Hold on to the ball there, Eck. Fox gets it out there to Bremner. Bremner with a strong run. As New South Wales, it pops it off to his lock partner, or lock teammate. Fox out to the monster. Vati and Talanoa let it go, where Walton gets it. Oh, ref, he's dived on him. Wow, Joey Walton takes a big strong knock there. Said with another lovely strong run through the middle. Fox gets it out. Whoa, a bit of theatrics as Talanoa looks to Talanoa with another strong run through the middle. Big clean by Vati, and the referee says it's a knock on by Florida. As this game goes on, it looks like there might be a little bit of frustration keeping in by the Florida boys, and hopefully they will not be taking the law into their own hands.
Well, I must say there's a lot of fire, a lot of passion coming from both sides, in particular this New South Wales team, who are playing some phenomenal rugby at this stage. Beautiful handling of the ball, and they're playing a lovely running game, and you can just see the fire from the likes of Bremner and Lambert in the pack, running hard lines, as is, of course, the aforementioned monster Talanoa, who's been wreaking havoc since coming on.
And I must say, since Eck Lambert has been able to be freed up from that lock position and he's gone to 8, he's been such a strong carrier. As we see Brandon Roberts carrying Bremner for a while on his shoulder saying, hang on, bud. Actually, it's not Brandon Roberts. That's Bosman Brink. The strong Bosman Brink that had a hell of a game against Affies. He's come on the field and decided to start carrying people around, showing the Australian guys what kind of friendly people we are here in South Africa.
Yeah, well, the classic RG Bargy and a good old South African welcome, but the Aussies won't mind too much. 10 minutes left and they got a comfortable 17-point lead with a good centre scrum 30 metres out from the Florida line.
My money says 8-9 and they go blind with Man Bun Patterson, who's looked eager the whole day to get over the whitewash. They do, 8-9. Looks like the fly-off's a little bit too deep there and Fox gets caught with the ball in the possession. Pick and go by the New South Wales boys, very strong pick and go. Fox now looks to get it out to Patterson. Patterson to Said. Said one more, well done. Patterson again gets it. Offload on the outside. Strong run by Zachariah. Is that? No, number 20 is Jordan Barfield. Out to Thompson. Strong run by the lanky lock who's come on. Fox getting out to Patterson. Patterson organising the backs. Gets it out to Said. Said with the skip ball. Is that Bremner out on the wing?
I think it's the captain, Harrison Turner, the flanker.
Fox again setting us up. Said organising. Said back at 10 now. He gives it off to Eck Lambert. Another strong straight run by Eck. Quick ball now for Fox. Patterson, there's numbers on the outside. Cooper with another strong run. Go straight, Cooper. Offloading, looking, no. Tacklers must roll. Mr. Referee, the tacklers never rolled, and Florida gets pinned as the captain throws the ball away in disgust and walks back with his shoulders down. He needs to lift his energies if he wants his boys to come back up, because at the moment it's all the boys from down under.
Well, speaking of the boys from down under, Lewis Cooper, the number 12, hasn't he been phenomenal? Such strong carries in the midfield and the ability to keep the ball alive in contact as the Aussies turn down the 3 and they opt to go for the try.
Really looking positive at the moment, these Aussies, as it looks like they've used their full bench at the moment. Matthew Poulmier, number 19, has also come on. He's had a couple of strong runs. As we've spoken about, Thomas Robinson, who came on for the 8th man when Eck went to 8th man. And as we speak, as we sing Eck's praises, Eck Lambert coming off the field after having a great game, a magnificent second half when he was moved to 8th man. And let's see who's going to fill his shoes now that he goes off the field. Thompson with a knockback. Man Bun Patterson giving it off. Strong run to Zachariah Crowley. Zachary Crowley drops it in contact. And somehow the ref says that Florida boys have knocked it on. Looks like Bosman Brink might have knocked it on. And then they've kicked the ball away.
Yeah, I think he may have ripped it in the tackle and then just spilt it afterwards. Unfortunate for Florida, because it's just given New South Wales with another beautiful scrum in the middle of the field on the 22-metre line with options either side. You called it last time that they'd go 8-9 to the right. You would most likely think that they'd do that again, although they've got nice options down this left-hand blind side.
And as we say that, it looks like Francois Trollops come on for Florida. And are they going to? And as they do that, the New South Wales centres, winger, blindside winger Zachary lines up before the 10. This could be some exciting stuff. Will they double bluff here and go left? With the Florida winger waiting, there could be a move straight through the middle here. And with the way Cooper's been busting up, there could be a defensive lapse here. Bang! Big run through the midfield as Joey Walton looks for his second. Great run. Over! Is that Bremner? No, it's not. It's Turner.
It is indeed Harrison Turner, and these Australians are treating us to some champagne rugby, as the boys just say, cash me outside, how about that, to each other.
What a great starter move by New South Wales. As we said, Cooper's been busting up the whole day through the midfield. So they used Cooper as the dummy runner, and Joey Walton went on the outside, flying through the middle. Unbelievable. Great. He was looking for his second, and then who was in his inside? His skipper, Harrison Turner, knowing exactly what the move was, exactly where he needed to be, looking for the pop, and over he goes. Magnificent try.
Well, we touched on the influence that Lewis Cooper's had in that midfield, and as you can see, his dummy run just holding up the defence and slicing straight through was Joey Walton, who's had an excellent game, and he had the presence of mind to look for the offload off the ground. As we see the conversion missed here, but a wonderful try for the skipper Harrison Turner, well deserved by the flank forward, as New South Wales take their lead out to 29 points to 7, going past that vital 3-score margin. And with 6 minutes left, you'd imagine that could well have sealed it for Florida, for New South Wales, who have been playing some wonderful rugby here this afternoon at St John's College.
HK de Kock looking to get us away with 5 minutes to go. Do the Florida boys going to show a little bit of heart here? So, not the greatest kickoff, and New South Wales are not interested in playing it. So they're going to go and take their scrum in the midfield, and maybe we can see another exciting starter move by these exciting backs from Australia. I know that I've certainly learnt 1 or 2 new moves today for my team.
Yeah, they've played some phenomenal rugby off the set phase, and interestingly, the scrum is going to take place on the Human Greater, this cricket pitch, which is looks like it's dried up significantly since Saturday. I wonder what it's going to be like for these boys trying to get grip on there with their studs.
The mud bar seems to have dried up, and it looks like you don't want to be going down over there in the middle of the field, sure. As the big scrum happens here by New South Wales, are holding their own, a little bit of a left shoulder. Pedersen comes blind, puts it on the boot for Zachary to chase. Big chase for Zachary. Izzy kicked it a bit too far, but excited with the half fell to air. And it's a scrum down, probably just inside his own half. It was a bit disappointing to see him put that on the boot, especially when you saw how lovely the guys can keep the ball in hand over the last try. Yeah,
just lacking in execution there, and you'd like to see them running it because they've done it so well. And I must say, since the departure of the vice captain Carberry, Patterson has really stepped up, taking a lot of ball in that first receiver channel, having moved in from the fullback spot.
And the thing I liked as well is that they've also allowed Said, that's also been a try scorer, to slip in there at 10 or 12 whenever they felt like it's second, third phase. Second, third phase, it doesn't look like there is a set fly half. But Patterson has been magnificent in stepping up in that role. As Trollope takes it blind, Trollope gets it in, and New South Wales monster Florida into the ground. But let's see if there's going to be a big response. Knowing the Flores boys, I know that this next scrum is going to be huge.
Well, New South Wales had to learn against the very best on Saturday against a strong Paul Boys outfit, and looks like lessons have been learnt, and they've been scrumming phenomenally today against this Florida side. And as you said, expect a big shove back this time from the Roodepoort boys.
Francois Trollope looking to get it in. HK de Kock, Florides boys have set up very deep. The New South Wales winger is up on defence. Another monster scrum by New South Wales, who get pinned for going in on the angle. And I'm sure with a 22-point lead, they don't mind that right now. HK de Kock carrying it hard in the middle. Late pass to Timothy Ellis, who gets it out to Swanepoel. Oh no, it is Swanepoel. Tino Swanepoel. I think Maxwell V. Lowe's gone off the field at the moment. Big run by Brandon Roberts in the midfield. Looks like the loose forwards have woken up a bit too late from Florida over here. HK de Kock now in the middle. Is that Van der Merwe? Or Jean-Andre Van der Merwe in the midfield, and number 17 with a strong run. He's been held up by Turner. Actually, Bremner. Referee saying he must release. Trollope gets it out to de Kock. One more, Ellis goes around the corner. Ellis by himself. The referee says it's obstructed. No. He says it was obstructed, but then he calls him back for the penalty. That is Florida's ball, for saying that New South Wales were offsides.
Oh, it looked all too good there for Timothy Ellis. It had opened up in front of him, but as you mentioned, just called back for obstruction.
Francois Trollope with a quick tap. Bosman Brink with a strong run. Bosman Brink 5 meters out. Stopped just short. Trollope gets the ball out. Replacement hooker now on the field. Jochen van Lochenberg. Van Lochenberg with a strong run. Trollope now looks to get it out to... Oh, the referee says that they've taken it in. They have not used it, and it is now New South Wales ball with 1 minute 30 seconds left on the clock. 22 points margin. We can safely say that New South Wales are going to get their first victory on tour, and let's hope they can finish it off with an exciting backline move from inside their own try line.
Well, a well-deserved victory it'll be, and we've seen such great attacking intent, but we must also praise this New South Wales side for their defensive work. Quite often we've perhaps criticised Florida for losing the ball in the red zone, but credit to the New South Wales boys who have put their bodies on the line and held their structures to keep Florida at bay.
The New South Wales boys have really, really impressed me this morning. I was surprised to see them go down their first game, and now watching them play like this against Florida is magnificent, where Cooper takes it up from inside his own try line. They're looking to go around the corner. No, they don't. They pick and go through the captain Turner, who gives us an extra little roll for Fox to get it out. One more big man. Oh, unlucky. No. So unlucky. The big tight head prop was an absolute dream watching Jaden Lynch play today. As the referee blows his final whistle, who would you say is your man of the match today, Warwick?
Well, I think we can't look any further than inside centre Lewis Cooper, who was absolutely phenomenal and destructive with ball in hand all day for New South Wales, helping them to a 5-try-to-1 victory, 29 points to 7. New South Wales full value for their victory.
I would have said as well, got to give a big shout out to Joey Walton in the centre, the other centre next to Cooper. It is a lot easier when your 12 is busting through everybody, but Joey was magnificent as well, and it could only happen if the forwards manned up. The forwards from New South Wales were magnificent today with their 136 kilogram monster Vati, and we can never forget Talanoa, the try that broke the backs of Florida. The 119 kilogram prop was magnificent. As the second game comes to a close, New South Wales getting their first win of the tournament, and Florida going away with no wins from this tournament, but a lot of experience and a lot of good memories. We'll see you the next game.